My first entrepreneurial dollar was $50. I put it up on my wall. I didn't even cash this check. I wish I still had it. Just a reminder, if you want the info in this video as a free checklist, you can get the link in the description below. I've talked about this a few times before, but here we go again because it's still very important. The most important skill in business is the ability to generate money. If you can figure out how to generate money for anyone, you will always have a job. You will never have to worry about being homeless. You will never have to worry about your life falling apart or anything like that. As long as you can make businesses money, you're set for life. So today, I want to talk about how to actually get that money, how to close a deal with a client. What is the closing process that we go through? How have we closed millions? It's 8 figures right now, over 10 million in closes. So how did we do it? You know, what's going on? I'm going to tell you today. Here's the process, how to close a deal with a client. Step 1 is you got to find the clients. I call it finding a lead pool, and that is going to where the clients are and speaking to them directly. That could be finding them via cold email. That could be going to a live event. For a lot of early entrepreneurs, it's walk-ins, going into a restaurant, going into your local doctor's office and pitching them. And what that'll do is that gets you the meeting. And if you want to know more about how to get meetings, there's links down below. Sign up for the list. There's a bunch of stuff. Getting meetings is one of my specialties, all right? We've met with most of the Fortune 500 at this point and generated over $100 million in leads, in meetings. Step 2 is you pitch the client your offering, but you also have to get a grasp of their problems. Meaning, let's say you sell marketing services for restaurants. You're helping restaurants rank higher on Yelp and Google and all of these different services that will allow them to generate more customers. You go in and your pitch should only be case studies. Hey, we worked with this restaurant and we did this. Hey, we worked with this other restaurant and they got these results. What are you dealing with right now? Notice how I transitioned it right into a question and we figure out what they're dealing with. And if you hit them early enough on those past successes, they'll tell you all their problems. I had this same thing happen when I was selling mobile applications. When I would speak to a Fortune 500 company, which we've done many times, I would tell them the work we've done with other Fortune 500 companies, some of the problems that those companies were dealing with, and all it took was 1 or 2 honest breakdowns of the problems of our other clients and how we solved them for the new client to open up completely. And that trust is what leads to the next part and what allows you to close. A lot of people will go in and they'll speak in vagaries, you know, they won't tell specifics, and that leads to distrust. Everything you say needs to be able to be backed up by a specific case study, or if you're new to entrepreneurship, either a white label partners case study, which by the way, sign up for the email list. I'll show you exactly how to do this, or an article you read online. I made my first dollar based on a New York Times article. I was selling people on how to rewrite their restaurant menus. I was going into restaurants and pitching them, I'm going to rewrite these menus. And my case study was a New York Times article about how the words that are used in a menu increase sales. So it doesn't even have to be a past client of yours. It doesn't even have to be a client at all. I sold on the New York Times case study. And here's how to close a deal with a client. Step 1, find the client. Step 2, build trust and figure out the client's problem. Step 3, ask for the money. Now, I'll give you 2 different examples here. First example is how I made my first dollar. First, I called the pizza restaurant and asked when the owner is going to be in. They said he's going to be in after 3. I come in after 3. I have a binder with the New York Times article in it. I say hi to the owner, then I wait around for him to be not busy. It took like 20 minutes. He gave me a free slice of pizza. So first of all, if you're hungry, this is a way to get free food. A little tip, never go hungry again. Just sell to pizza restaurant owners. They will give you free pizza. I sat him down with a binder. I talked about the article. He was super open about his problems because I had established credibility by having this article. And then I said, and this is step 3, all right, sounds good. Let's get going. He said, okay. So first step was get buy-in that way. I said, all right, and this is me as a new entrepreneur, I would charge 10 to 100 times more than this now. But I said, all right, so for me to do this rewrite of your menu, it's going to be $100. And he said, okay, that sounds good. Rewrite it, bring it back. I'll give you the 100. And I said, let's do 50% down. I'm so proud of my past self right now. You guys have no idea. I said, let's do 50% down. He said, I don't have $50 cash. And I said, do you have a check? He said, I've got a checkbook in my car. He walked out to his car and wrote me a $50 check. My first entrepreneurial dollar was $50. I put it up on my wall. I didn't even cash this check. I wish I still had it. That's how you close a deal with a client. You establish credibility, build trust, ask them if they want to buy, qualify them on the price. Rewind if you want to see this step by step. I had the entire thing. If you just go back like 15, 20 seconds, just re-watch that story of how I got this money from this business owner. Find the clients, establish trust, ask for money, make it easy for them to pay you. That's how you close a deal with a client. Here's the exact client contract we've used to close over $10 million in sales. You can have this for free, copy paste it, change it however you want. I'm Alex Berman. I've generated over $100 million in leads. Click the link below, you can grab it. Thanks for watching the video. Feel free to subscribe for more content like this. We do YouTube videos 3 times a week, all about sales, marketing, and how to live your best life. How to be free. That's the important thing. How to not have a boss, how to do whatever you want all day, every day. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I want you to be able to do. Let's make it happen together. Subscribe. Give it a like, give this video a share, find a friend you think would find value in this, and leave a comment below. Did we miss anything? Is there anything you want to see a video on? Let me know. I'm Alex Berman. Thanks for watching.